Hello, Rotarians. I hope you're staying warm with this sudden burst of winter that we're getting. I want to first of all thank all of you that came to PETS, the PEs, PENs, AGs, facilitators, of course, Lee and Steve and Brenda and Kelly. It was an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful to all the hard work that everyone put in. PETS always gives me such a huge burst of energy and enthusiasm, makes me excited about Rotary again, so thank you for that. There were a few things that came up over the weekend that I just want to touch on. First, a polio update. We had only 6 cases in the world in 2021, which is a huge accomplishment, but there were 4 in Afghanistan and 2 that will be credited to Pakistan. There was 1 case in Malawi that is a country in Africa, and it was traced back to Pakistan. So they've decided, rather than making Malawi endemic again and the African continent regressing back, that they would credit that as a second case in Pakistan, which is overall good news. The terrible news, though, is that there were recently 8 polio vaccinators that were killed in what appears to be a coordinated attack in Afghanistan. They were vaccinators going door to door in various regions of Afghanistan when the attack happened. Because of the attack, polio vaccinations have ceased in Afghanistan for right now until they can assess the situation and determine that the vaccinators will be safe to return to work. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers. I've been also receiving a lot of questions about what's going on in Ukraine and what is Rotary's response. So let me address that as well. I'll keep you updated as things unfold, but this is what we have for right now. Rotary International, the Rotary Foundation are both advising that Rotarians not make contributions to the region with direct email campaigns that we've all seen. So don't do that. Instead, please just donate directly to the Rotary Foundation's Disaster Response Fund. There's a link to that in the newsletter. We don't currently, nor do we intend to, have the availability of district grants. It also is hard to get global grants through the system quickly. So for right now, just please utilize the Disaster Response Fund, and they are doing due diligence to quickly turn those grants around. And of course, it's the Rotary Foundation, so we know that it's vetted and that the money will be used for what they say it is. Of course, Shelterbox is already responding to the situation in the Ukraine as well. They're already in the region assessing the needs and distributing boxes already. So if you've done Shelterbox before, you know that that's, I think it's still about $1,000 to give a box of goods to the families in need. So that's another option that you could consider. They're a partner organization and have been vetted previously. So that's good. On a happier note, we're only about 90 days out from district conference. So time is flying by and it'll be here before we know it. Please register as soon as you are able. We are double scheduled over the top of the Lander Beer Fest, which is a fantastic event. I'm excited to be downtown drinking beer on Saturday afternoon, but we want to get all the hotel rooms. So please let your club members know about the double scheduling and that they need to get registered as soon as possible, and also get a hotel room as soon as possible so that we get all the hotel rooms and the beer drinkers have to sleep in the park. Just kidding. I think every club should have received a packet of information about Lander from the Chamber of Commerce that they put together with my conference committee, and there was some printed brochures in there. I had received a few comments about not enough of those and people wanting to pass those out. So there should be a PDF copy of that in this newsletter, and also a half sheet flyer that you could put on tables at your club meeting as well. So I'd appreciate your help with passing the news. And also, because conference is nearing and we need people to start registering, we have incentivized that. So what we're gonna do is for anybody that's registered on March 31st, we're gonna have a drawing. So there'll be a prize and a gift basket from local merchants, and we'll get that to you at conference. So there'll be a drawing on March 31st, April 30th, and May 15th. So please get registered early, and hopefully you'll get a gift basket out of that deal. So we're also going to be highlighting global projects. So in conjunction with our World Cafe event, we're asking clubs that have a global grant with like that's still needing funding. So if you have a global grant that you want funded and you want to partner with other clubs to get funding for it, make us a video, 1 to 2 minutes, and we want it by the end of May. We're going to show it before the World Cafe event so that people know which tables they want to visit. So that's something to keep in mind if you are a global grant writer. I guess that's all for me. As always, it's just such an honor to be your district governor. I have really enjoyed it. I've realized as the year is folding down here that we really have a lot of work left to do. So join me in really pushing forward towards the end of this Rotary year, and I look forward to seeing you all at conference. Bye.